Hello and welcome. My name is Nav, and as always, once again, I thank you for joining me here on your mat. Today's class will be a traditional Ashtanga Sun Salutation A and B, also known as our Surya Namaskar A and B. We'll be working through 2 set sequences, repeating them 5 times each. The intention of this type of practice is to energize and wake up your body, typically done first thing in the morning with the sun, although behind me today there is no sun. If you do have any questions, comments, feedback about your practice, as always, write that below. If you do like what you are practicing, then by all means, please follow and subscribe. And if you'd ever like to follow me on any of my other social media, Nirvana with Nav is where you can find me. So with that in mind, we'll come to start our practice today at the top of our mat, starting in a standing posture known as our mountain pose. Let's take a moment here, bringing your feet down about hip width apart. If you'd like to be any wider or closer, entirely up to you. Arms by your side, spine upright. Let's take a few moments here, arriving onto our mats as we embrace this practice here today. Now, if this is the first thing you are doing this morning, just take a moment to check in. Check in with your body. Maybe you had good sleep, maybe poor sleep. Notice if any particular part of your body feels stiff or sore, tight or tense. Check in with your state of mind and how you're feeling today. Maybe you have a busy day planned ahead. Maybe you had a late night last night. It's very typical that we bring baggage onto our mat. Take a moment to notice the type of baggage that you're bringing with you. Some things you'll be able to let go of, while other things you'll have to let be. And let's just take a moment to check in with our breath. Perhaps some purposeful breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, as you clear away some stagnant energy, creating space for new and fresh air to come in. And eventually sealing your lips as you begin to breathe through your nose. Now, throughout this practice here, as we move on our mats, some of us will just work with our breath as it is. Others might begin to bring a little bit of extra sensation, inviting a slight restriction into the throat as you create this audible ocean sound with each breath. Known as a whispering breath or an ocean breath, this breathing technique is known as our ujjayi, loosely translated as our victorious breath, designed to create a little bit more sensation, a little bit more heat and vibration. It's something to anchor your mind to as you bring movement in. If you're able to work with your ujjayi, finding a rhythm of breathing that works for your body today. Trying to give more importance to your breath out as you always release a little bit more. Now, as we begin to work through our sun salutation A, we'll do so mindfully, feeling in control of our body and mind as we find grace with each movement from shape to shape. With that in mind, taking your next breath in, arms will extend up and over your head. Maybe look up, feel a full body stretch. Breath out to sweep your arms down as you fold forward. Relax your head. Maybe bend your knees to bring your chest a bit closer to your thighs. Breath in to lift halfway. Find length through your spine, strength through your back. Exhale to release. One more time, this very simple half sun salutation. Take a strong breath in, arms sweep up and overhead. Breath out, arms release down as we fold forward. Relax your head. Breath in, we lift halfway. This time around, breath out, hands down, step your feet back, pause in a plank. Now it's up to you. Some of you will stay engaged with your legs. Others might have to lower down to their knees. Wherever you are on your next breath out, I will lower to my knees. Bring yourself all the way down to the ground, belly down. This is your chaturanga. Let's roll our shoulders back, squeeze our elbows in, take a breath, lift your chest. Some of us will work with a baby cobra, others a little bit more with a full cobra, and others still with upward facing dog, hips hovering off your mat. Breath out, let's curl our toes underneath as we lift our hips up and back, returning to downward facing dog. Try not to be too concerned with your heels touching down. Give yourself 5 breaths to create space. Space between your fingers, space between your arms, your shoulders, your spine, your hips, your thighs, your legs. Wonderful. Let's continue from here. Breath in, bend your knees, look forward. Breath out, let's step, hop, jump, coming into a forward fold at the top. Breath in, once again, lift halfway. Pull your navel in. Exhale to release. Take a big breath in, stand up, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart, let's reset. Let's work through this sequence 4 more times. Try to find a little bit more fluidity with each shape, a little bit more engagement through your body from transitioning shape to shape. Inhale, let's sweep up, look up. Exhale, let's release down, fold down. Breath in, we lift halfway, create space, fill up. Exhale, bring your hands down, step your feet back. In that same breath, if you're able to, maybe knees lower, maybe not, we lower down. Take a breath in, open your heart. Take a breath out, curl your toes, lift up and back. Every time we return to downward facing dog, trying your best to create a little bit more space. Find something new to connect to. Let's continue. Breath in, bend your knees, look forward. Breath out, step, hop, jump. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to release. Big breath in, we sweep up, stand up, look up. Exhale, we reset. Notice what you're feeling. Maybe a little bit more heat. Maybe your muscles are starting to turn on. 3 more times. Let's work with a little bit more fluidity here. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Breath in, find space. Breath out, full body, hands down, feet back, lowering down. Breath in, opening up. Breath out, lifting up and back. 5 breaths. Maybe you step forward with your opposite leg this time. Inhale to look forward, bend your knees, breath out. We try our best. Inhale to lift, create space. Exhale to release, fold. Big breath in, sweep your arms up as you stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart, reset. Twice more. Inhale, find space, look up, maybe slight back bend. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this is known as your chaturanga. Hands down, step your feet back, maybe knees lower as you bring your chest down. Inhale, press into your hands. Notice if your shoulders shrug, press your shoulders away. Breath out, curl your toes up and back. If at any point this is becoming too much for your body to work with, we can always return to down dog without lowering down, or even just taking a tabletop. Find what feels good for you. And then we continue. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Breath out, travel. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Big breath in, sweep up, look up, stand up. Exhale to reset. Last time around, just going to cue your breath. Trust yourself that you know what to do with your body. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out, lower and step back. Breathe in. Breathe out. 5 breaths. Bend your knees, look forward, inhale. Breath out, travel. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep your arms up, inhale. Exhale, reset. Great job. Now that's your sun salutation A. Helps to warm up the spine as we move ourselves around. Engages your front and back body. Engages your full body as you lower down and you work through your chaturanga, up dog and down dog. We'll start to get a little bit more into our thighs and hips as we work towards our sun salutation B. Trust yourself, you got this. Let's go. Breath in, arms reach up, hips sit low. Take a moment to notice if you're arching your lower back here. See if you can tuck your tailbone in. Pull your navel in, core is engaged. Stay for your inhale here. Exhale to release. That's known as our chair pose. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, hands down. We'll try something different. We'll step our left foot back, anchor our heel down. Strong breath in, warrior 1. Stay lunging through your right knee. Stay glued down with your left foot as your arms reach up just as they had done before. Tailbone is tucked in, spine is long, shoulders are relaxed. Great. Breath out, hands down. Switch your feet, left foot forward, right foot back. Anchor your heel, strong breath as you rise up. If you're losing your balance here, it might be because your feet are a bit close in. See if you can maybe stagger your feet a bit wider apart. Find length with your upper body, inhale. Exhale, hands down. We step our left foot back. Your choice to lower down as you open up, or to just return to down dog. 5 breaths. Let's continue. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, let's make our way. Breath in to lift. Breath out to fold. Soften through your knees. Inhale, chair pose. So we're starting from the ground up this time. Reach a little bit higher, sit a little bit lower. Take a breath. Exhale, hands to your heart or by your side. Straighten your legs as you reset. So that time around, we stepped our foot back to settle ourselves into our first warrior. This time around, we'll step ourselves forward from our down dog, coming into our warrior one. Let's see how it feels in our body. Let's continue from here. Inhale, soft bend, arms reach, chair pose. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale to lift. Exhale, hands down, feet back, taking this vinyasa, or just returning to down dog. As we come into down dog, shift your weight forward, step your right foot through your hands, anchor your left heel down. Strong breath, rise up, pull yourself up, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands down. Right foot steps back. Once again, building some muscular endurance with this vinyasa. Returning, switching sides. Left foot steps through, right heel anchors. From your core, we rise. Breath out, hands down. Step your left foot back. A third time around, we lower down. We curl our toes. We lift our hips up. 5 breaths. Now, no doubt, this vinyasa sequence does require a lot of strength, a lot of stability. Otherwise, we dump weight into parts of our body. If at any point it becomes too much, maybe you regress coming to your knees, or maybe you skip it altogether. Let's continue. Breath in, bend your knees, look forward. Breath out, we step, hop, jump. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Soft bend, big breath, chair pose. Breath out, hands to your heart, by your side, we reset. Now just understand, there is no obligation for you to do everything that I'm cueing. There is no pressure for you to perform. There is just a request for you to remain present. 3 more times. Inhale, arms sweep, knees bend. Breath out, we release as we fold. Breath in to lift, create space. Exhale, hands down, feet back. Making your way into downward facing dog. In that same breath out, right foot will glide through. Left heel will anchor as we take a strong breath to sweep our arms. Create space, maybe look up. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot back, lower yourself down. Breath in, maybe just a cobra this time. Breath out, curl your toes, return. Left foot steps through, right heel anchors. Breath in, we rise. Breath out, we release. Left foot steps back, we lower ourselves down. We take a breath in, we take a breath out. Now, if at any point, like I've said, down dog becomes too much, maybe a puppy dog pose, maybe a child's pose, maybe a tabletop, allow yourself to reset. And then we continue from here. Inhale, we make our way to the top, bending your knees. Breath out to step. Breath in to lift. Exhale to fold, soft bend through your knees. Inhale, we rise. Breath out, we reset. Notice how you're feeling. Feeling a little bit more heat through your thighs. Maybe feeling a little bit of sweat on your skin. We have twice more. Trust yourself as we continue to work. Inhale, chair, knees bend, arms sweep. Exhale, we fold, hinge, lead with your chest. Breath in, create space. Breath out, release, hands down, feet back, lower down. Breath in, we open up, press the earth away. Breath out, curl your toes, lift your hips. Step your right foot through. Shift forward to make that happen with ease. Anchor your back heel. Use your core. Breath in, arms sweep up as you rise up. Breath out, lead with your chest, hands down. Step your right foot back. Choosing to lower down, choosing not. This time left foot steps through. Right heel anchors. From your core, from your feet, we rise. Exhale to release. Step your left foot back. Control your way down. Open yourself up. Breath out to return. 5 breaths. Breath in, let's bend, let's look. Breath out, let's step, hop, jump. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Soft bend, sit low. Breath in, sit tall. Exhale to release. Whew, I'm starting to sweat. It's a cloudy day, no sun in sight. We're feeling that sweat, we're feeling that heat created from within. Last time around. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, we take our vinyasa. Hands down, feet step back. Take that chaturanga. Take that cobra or up dog. Breath out, down dog. Right foot, we lead, stepping through. Left heel anchoring, strong breath. Core is engaged, glutes are turned on. Breath out, hands down. Step your right foot back. Lower with control. Open through your front. Breath out, toes curl. We lift up, we lift back. Switching sides, left foot steps through. Right heel anchors. Press into the mat with your feet as your arms reach high. Feel this opposition. Exhale to release. Five full breaths. Let's work. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. We make our way, breath out. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Soft bend. Breath in. Chair pose. Stay for one final breath here. Exhale, hands to your heart. Straighten your legs, reset. Great job. Just a little bit more to go before we call it and we seal it, this practice today. Inhale, sweep your arms, look up, reach up, maybe gentle reach back. Breath out, fold forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, let's sit our butts down as we lift our legs up. Boat pose. Nobody likes boats, so we won't be here for too long. Some of you will have to keep your feet down, that's okay. Others might keep their hands down. Some of us might be able to lengthen our legs as we lift our feet off the ground. Others might be able to straighten their legs. Some might hold their legs. Wherever we are, we avoid rounding through the spine. How about that? Pull your chest towards your thighs. And just one simple thing to work for. Over the count of 10, we will start to extend our legs as we start to hover our shoulders. So we begin, breath in, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3, I'm watching you, 2, 1, relax, release. Great job. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose. Open your mouth, release. Let's bring our knees in towards our chest, round through our back as we give ourselves a moment here to move our hips side to side, to maybe just feel our spine move along our mat. We'll open ourselves up into a happy baby next. Feel a little bit of a release through your thighs and your hips. Knees will open wide as your feet kick up to the sky. Some of you will have no problem grabbing for your feet. Others might choose to grab somewhere below, calves, knees, or thighs. As best as we can, we're not reaching and rounding through the spine once again. We try our best to keep our back flat, to bring softness through our hamstrings as we bring heaviness into our thighs. Just 10 breaths here. Relax your eyes if you need to. Soften your breath. Maybe release that ujjayi. Still try your best to keep your breath deep. Keep it full. Let's take a full breath in. Breath out. Knees will stay bent, but feet will drop mat width apart. Let your knees fall in together to touch, giving your lower back a moment here to reset on your mat. And it's up to you. You might choose to stay here as you are. You might choose to extend your legs out long. Or maybe you join me as I bring myself up for a seat. Wherever you are, just allow yourself to find a shape that allows your body to find some rest. Bringing a sense of softness and stillness back into your body, a sense of quiet and silence back into your mind. As we give ourselves the next 20 breaths to just breathe and be. Feeling all that you have done on your mat during this practice. Noticing what's changed. Noticing what remained the same. Those of you on your backs, beginning to invite some gentle movement into your wrists and ankles, stretching out your fingers and toes, deepening your breath as you reconnect to your body on your mat. And however works best for you, making your way up into a seat. Settling into your seat, let's bring our hands towards our heart, tuck our chin towards our chest, allowing for our eyes to remain softened or closed. Let there be an understanding that the real practice of yoga happens off of our mat. So take this positive energy that you've created here from breathing and moving, carry it with you through the rest of your day and the rest of your week to be able to offer it to whomever you meet. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you live peacefully and harmoniously, may you be liberated from your pain and suffering. It's my honor to guide you all here today as we sit tall to seal our practice by bowing forward and humbly saying, Namaste. Great job, everyone. Thank you for joining me here for your traditional Ashtanga practice. Our sun salutations A and B can be repeated every morning. Just a great way to warm up your body through frontal movement, back body movement, loading through the hips, engaging through the arms and the core. Some of these shapes might have felt a bit awkward for you, especially transitioning from back to front or front to back. That's why we practice. Let the measure of your success not be how big or how deep you can get into the postures, but about how present and equanimous you can remain with your breath and mind. As always, if you do have any questions, comments, feedback, please type them out below. If you're enjoying this practice, this channel, please like and subscribe. And as previously mentioned, you can follow me on Instagram, on Spotify, Nirvana with Nav. Until next time, look after yourself while not forgetting to look after one another. Thank you and goodbye.